I think that people should be involved because there's nothing more important than for our young people to achieve an education that will promote their lifelong dreams and aspirations. And that's what 15K is really about, to raise the educational attainment of particularly African American students in our community. We all realize that education is a significant factor in one's ability to have economic prosperity for themselves and their family. It is a deterrent to being a participant in the criminal justice system, and it is an influencer in your ability to have a healthy life and access to health care. So the combination of the benefits that education can benefit our youth is why I believe one should be a supporter of 15K. And it is certainly something that as I enter my, as Wade would say, the fourth quarter of my life, I'm passionate about it. And we have so many good partners that we encourage everyone to come and be a part of this initiative. Education, in my family, we had faith, family, and education. I'm a third generation college educated, and that's pretty remarkable because my father was born in 1899, and his parents were college educated. My parents were college educated, and And from my own personal perspective, when we were raising our kids, they didn't think about whether they were or were not going to college. It was a decision as to where they're going to college. And so that is a mindset. And that's not to say that college, one has to go to college. I mean, we know that the trades are important, but we have to recognize that we live in a time in a global society in which one's ability to contribute, to innovate, and to contribute to the society is how one is gauged. But more importantly than that, I think the full attainment of your dreams is best achieved through education and the expansion of your mind and your heart, and all of you.
15K is all about African American education attainment, pure and simple. To start a movement to make sure that all of the citizens of Louisville metropolitan area are in tune with the importance of education. We all know that good education leads to success, so we want that to go out and be among all the folks, all the African Americans, to know that we have to push ourselves, we have to push each other. More importantly, we have to push our youth to strive for success. And that drive for success is education. So in the elementary schools and middle schools and high schools, and pushing our young people on toward college, it is that important. Education was important to our forefathers, and it is just as important now, perhaps even more important than any other time in our lives. We know that there are obstacles to education, and with 15K we want to make sure that we can help to move those obstacles. We created the 15K scholarship, and that scholarship is set up at various levels. For those young people who are in high school and want to move on to college, there's a 15K scholarship set up for moving on into post-secondary opportunities. We also know that there have been young people that have tried college, and for one reason or another, maybe it didn't work out, and now they're thinking about going back to school. So we have several scholarships set up for that also. We know that there are young people who've gone on to college and they've had some financial difficulties, and it's hard re-enrolling back into our universities when there's a certain debt that's left there. So we've created some scholarships set up for that as well. There's also our adult learners. folks who have been out of the system or maybe have reached a certain age and now they're thinking about going back to college. So there's a 15K scholarship for that. And we're partnering with various universities and colleges to help the colleges reach back and pull in young people as well.